And as always, we're here with some sports news. Am I right, Timmy?
That's all we do over here at BT Sports, bringing you the newest week in sports.
That's for sure. So, what have we got to talk about this week?
Well, Sunday night was the NBA All-Star game.
Yeah, it was.
As you know, we've talked quite a bit about how much we are not huge fans of it, but it was 8:30 on Sunday. Sorry about that. I spaced out for a little bit. And for those of you that don't know how it goes, it's the All-Star game. It's the conferences are split up in the East Conference and the West Conference, and anybody can vote your who you think deserves to get in or your favorite players. You can just vote whoever you want to get in the game, and then whoever gets the most votes are the starters on the team, and then the coaches also have decisions on who gets to come off the bench, the reserves as they call them. And the whole weekend centered around that you have an All-Star game. The whole weekend culminates on Sunday with the All-Star game, but there's I think now there's a celebrity game where the likes of Justin Bieber, I know he's been in there.
Oh, Bieber.
Some guys like him will come in and exactly what it sounds like. I know the MLB does it too, an All-Star celebrity game.
Yeah, they do. And actually, our local independent minor league team, the Gateway Grizzlies, they do the same thing. They have a local celebrities play a bunch of local guys. Like Jackie Joyner Kersey was in the game I saw one year, and it was awesome. Yeah. It was a softball. I think it was a wood bat softball game, but it was still a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to play for the heck of it.
Yeah, I think that's what the whole weekend's about.
And the thing is, you mentioned the All-Star game. The coaches have say, and the players have say.
Yeah.
And the fans have say too. Am I right?
Yeah.
That's just like the MLB, dude.
Yeah, they get to pick who gets into the game. It's we talked about it doesn't hold any power over really anything to do with.
At least not the NBA All-Star game. Yeah. The MLB All-Star game decides who has home field advantage in the World Series, American or National League.
Yeah, and that's what's cool about it. And so it was still cool to watch. It was 8:30 on Sunday. The East, I'm looking at it here, led the series 37-26. But this year the West came out with a win.
And so what?
The West came out with a win, 163-158. It was
That's a close game in any level of basketball.
A close game and about 70 points higher scoring than most, because it's just a bunch of phenomenal basketball players that just kind of get together. And you should, if some of the highlights are, I know there was one, an alley-oop pass to LeBron James where he went up, caught it with a reverse dunk, and it's just a bunch of phenomenal basketball players getting together and showcasing their talent.
So it's not the National Butthead Association for once.
No, yeah, these guys are the real deal.
That's my nickname for it, because I don't like the NBA that much.
I don't know what my favorite. The NFL is probably my favorite professional sports league.
I'm going MLB, but that's
MLB.
I'm going MLB, but that's because I'm from St. Louis.
You grew up here,
and we're a baseball town.
But yeah, and speaking of LeBron,
you go ahead and go with LeBron.
Yeah, just kind of recapping the game. LeBron had 30 points in the game, which wasn't enough to lead the East to the win, but because on the West side of it, Russell Westbrook, for the Thunder, had 41 points. And how they do it, most whether you're a starter or not, you get equal playing time really with everybody else on the team. And so he only played about 25 minutes throughout the entire game and had 41 points, which that's basically scoring a bucket every minute you're in there. But that's that's probably all we got for the All-Star game. It's not like we were talking, it's not a huge deal. It's just kind of a fun thing that they do throughout in the middle of the season, you know?
Exactly. Just like any other professional sports.
Yeah, so it's always fun to watch. And if you're a basketball fan like myself, it's a fun game because it's basically just a trick show. You know, just not much defense. So it's just a fun thing to do on a Sunday night.
Yep. Some important news. I was talking about, I'm from St. Louis, it's a baseball town. Pitchers and catchers report tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's the report
19th,
date.
Thursday?
Of course, there's Cardinals already down there warming up.
Really?
And that just shows how dedicated the Cardinals are to playing.
No, where do the Cardinals go?
Jupiter, Florida. That's where their stadium is. That's where their spring training stadium is. And actually, Carlos Martinez, he's changed numbers this year, and he actually is next to Yachty.
Yeah?
At the locker room in Jupiter.
Changed over to, was it
18?
Yeah.
Martinez wears 18 this year.
And Yachty's 4.
And Yachty's kind of taken C-Mart, as we like to call him in the Cardinal world. He's taken C-Mart under his wing, and I think that's awesome, That's the Cardinal way,
The Cardinal way.
You've got a catcher who's been in it for years mentoring a younger guy. And that's just, I love seeing that. I love that. That's what I love about Cardinals, is just how, you see the guys build some camaraderie.
Yeah.
And they have fun playing the game. That's what matters.
And that probably reflects, part of the reason why St. Louis is such a big
baseball town, and why the Cardinals are so successful too. It's because everybody loves the game, but beyond that, they all are friends. They all care about each other and their families. You see, like all Cardinal Nation went in the morning when Tavares got killed.
Yeah.
And we had, as much as a lot of us hate the fact he was drunk, he still was a great prospect.
Yeah, no, and everything I saw, mistakes, but
mistakes happen. But Tavares,
he's a good guy. We talked about him.
Yeah, we talked about him.
Exemplified the Cardinal way.
And I think that was our first show. We actually talked about Tavares quite a bit.
Yeah, because that was we talked about that's where we also Ernie Banks had to.
Yeah, and we had a moment of silence for Mr. Banks.
Even though he's a Cub.
Yeah, even though he's a Cub. And that's the thing. The Cardinal-Cub rivalry, it's not at all we want to kill each other. It's more friendly, kind of like Slew and Watch You. It's friendly.
Yeah. Just
because it's a cross-state clash.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah, we have some Cub fans, on our floor. Am I right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Chicago kids.
Whenever the Cardinals win, we always, can walk over to them, and pull their leg a little bit.
Yeah. Or whenever the Reds win. That doesn't happen too often.
Yeah, the Reds and the St. Louis kind of have a little bit of bad blood after what Brandon Phillips did a few years back, and then Johnny Cueto ended our backup catcher's career.
Yeah. I'm from the Cincinnati area relatively, but at this point I'm a bigger Cardinals fan than a Reds fan.
Woohoo! We got a convert.
I'm still a Dayton fan, but we won't get into that.
I'll see you after the show.
But.
Well, what else we got? We got, like I said, we got C-Mart. The Daytona 500's coming up. Actually, I watched the Sprint Unlimited, which is kind of the preseason race that they do. Oh my gosh, my boy Jimmy Johnson, he was going good, and then they had that big one right near the end, and Jimmy got caught up in it, and he was done for the night.
Kenseth won that, didn't he?
Yeah. Matt Kenseth won it. Of course, Junior, he was fighting the entire night.
Really?
Junior had to come from the back of the field.
Really? I didn't catch that. I didn't get to see that.
Yeah, I kind of watched it because I had nothing. I had some things to do, but it's NASCAR.
Yeah. No, we talked about that too. I'd like to get into NASCAR this season.
Yeah. It's, Gateway. We have Gateway Raceway right over across the river. They have truck racing there again now.
Really?
They had trucks. They had the truck races and the what's now the Xfinity Series, formerly the Nationwide, formerly the Busch Series, formerly the Grand National Series. It's been through a lot of different names in its history, but Busch was probably the longest because it was sponsored by Busch.
Yeah, wow.
But no, I to this day I still call it, you got the Cup, what's now the Sprint Cup, you got you got the Cup, you got the trucks, and you got the Busch Series.
Yeah.
That's, again, you grow up with names like that, you get used to them.
Yeah, you stick with it.
No, we had Busch. Dover, the company that owns Dover Raceway out in Dover, Delaware, they own Gateway, and they started it in 2010, 9 or 10, I think. But then some local guy bought it, and he's running it now, and he brought trucks back.
Yeah.
So we do have NASCAR sanctioned events here in this here in I guess you could say St. Louis again.
Add that to the list of
things we got to do. We got to do while we're here at SLU.
Yeah.
Of course, the thing is, I think the truck race is actually either in the summer or in the fall. I'll have to double check the date on that one, but I'll tell you, being at Gateway is really fun.
Yeah.
It's a nice track. It's kind of a goose egg shaped track.
Yeah.
So it's really unique
Really?
in a way because Nextel Cup teams, it's the Sprint Cup. See, you get the idea. There's a Winston Cup, then a Nextel Cup, then Sprint bought Nextel and made the Sprint Cup.
Yeah.
But no, you get Cup drivers that come over here all the time and test because it turns 1 and 2 are some of the Darlington, which is a famous NASCAR track. It's been around for, I think, the entire time NASCAR has been around pretty much.
Yeah.
And then you've got 3 and 4 that are like most of the other short tracks that they race at.
Huh.
But yeah, Gateway is really unique in the way it's built.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Every time I go home, I go down 70. I always see it there.
Yeah,
I've never been within.
Yeah,
a few hundred yards.
It tends to be more of a drag track nowadays because, like I said, Dover killed it and then the local guy bought it again.
Yeah.
But no, it's more drag racing at Gateway than it is anything else. But like I said, we do have trucks and we do have some other things too that you see oval part of it.
Really?
But yeah.
Any horse races? Not that you know.
Horse races?
Yeah.
Actually, we have a horse track around here too.
Oh,
we have
really? Not there.
Oh, forgetting. Oh, Fairmount Park. Yeah. Which is, I think you go down Highway 40, hit Interstate 255, and it is south on 255.
Huh.
I think one exit though actually once you hit 255, so it's not too far.
Yeah.
So I've never been to a horse race, but they're pretty exciting from what I hear.
Yeah. I've been to. It's been years, but
speaking of that, funny call I saw the other day. The guy's calling, my wife knows everything, the wife doesn't know. They're running 1 and 2. Why shouldn't they be? My wife knows everything, the wife doesn't know. And my wife knows everything more than the wife doesn't know. And that's how he called it. And then the same guy was calling in a fog, and he just made something up.
Yeah.
When he hit the fog. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. And folks, those are the names of the horses. I kid you not. That's what the horses were named. It's like Secretariat. But yeah, NASCAR. It was a Sprint Unlimited. It's always a fun race to watch because drivers are kind of testing out Daytona.
Yeah.
Which is actually set to be resurfaced after this season.
Really?
Mm-hmm, it's getting resurfaced. It's really a fun thing. Daytona is the track.
Yeah.
That you start. There's a reason they call the 500 the Great American Race.
Yeah. I'm sure that's an expensive place to go.
Oh yeah,
but
those tickets are expensive. But no, yeah, it's. Like I said, I love watching NASCAR because, like I said, it's an American sport.
Mm-hmm.
It was born out of moonshiners outrunning the cops during the Prohibition era, and it evolved into what it is today.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's amazing. It's really cool. Now, if NASCAR could stop making all these dang rule changes and having to hire an analyst to explain it all,
yeah,
and just make it be racing again, for crying out loud. The fans want to see racing. They don't want to see rule after rule after rule and an automated pit control system. I kid you not. This year they have a thing where they actually will. They have video cameras that watch every pit stall and flag any potential violations, like men over the wall too early, which I think there were 3 or 4 of those penalties in the Unlimited, and they never called. They never called those before.
Really? So they're really cracking down.
Yeah. I personally, the men go over the wall too early. Oh well, it happens.
Yeah.
But it's just
Seems like that's not even a very big deal.
It's not really. It's not. It's not as big of a deal as somebody intentionally wrecking somebody. Which NASCAR they're doing a good job. They have done a good job in the past cracking down. Like the Allison brothers. This was back in the 70s. So this was Darrell Waltrip, who's now a commentator for NASCAR and Fox. Back in that era.
Yeah.
The Allison Bros got in after the 500 one time. I've watched that video before. It's nuts. It's hilarious to watch. Because they just hop out of their cars and they start fighting each other. They're throwing helmets at each other and everything. Actually, tempers flared after the Unlimited. I can't remember. I think it was Kurt Busch. And somebody else got into it. But Kurt Busch, he's an idiot anyway. I don't like Kurt Busch at all.
Bobby.
No, I'm vocal about NASCAR.
Yeah.
I got my boy Jimmy Johnston and all his Hendrick teammates.
Yeah. Huh.
Which Junior's a Hendrick car. Junior never used to be a Hendrick car, and then when he became 88, Hendrick owns that. So it's kind of cool to see two of my favorite drivers on the same team now.
Yeah, definitely. Jimmy, your boy Jimmy Johnson.
My boy Jimmy Johnson, who's the
one though.
I think he had 5 I think he's had 5 consecutive championships.
Really?
I think 4 or 5 consecutive. He's going for his 6th.
Going for the dynasty. He's probably got a dynasty.
He was the first driver in history to win 5 consecutive championships.
Really?
And that's why he did all these rule changes so Jimmy Johnson couldn't keep winning. A lot of people think that.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, Jimmy's a great racer.
Yeah.
Young gun, too.
Yeah. Yeah. How?
Oh, Jimmy's. I think he's in his mid-30s now.
Okay.
So he's still pretty young.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Huh.
Jimmy's a great driver. I love watching him.
Yeah. Like I said, I'd like to get into NASCAR this year. I really know nothing about it.
I know a lot of people criticize it because it's just a bunch of left turns. That's not
Yeah.
true. That's not true. You watch races like Daytona and Talladega for the big one.
Yeah.
That's what they always call. At the end of the race, somebody always gets so ambitious that they end up causing a huge wreck, and they call that the big one. Involves 10 cars or something. They have to red flag the race for an hour or something like clean it up. They call the commentators and everybody in the NASCAR world calls that the big one. Sheesh, Timmy.
Hope I'm not getting sick.
Hacking on some snot there or something?
Hope not.
Let's hope not either.
Don't want to get Bob Dog sick.
Yeah, I just got over a cold.
Oh, maybe you got me sick.
Maybe.
Let's hope not.
So I saw something about today that the GM for the Rams has faith in Bradford, but then just 10 minutes ago we were looking at an article that says they're letting Bradford be traded.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Can the Rams make up their mind? They can't make up their mind they want to stay in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Well, they're here for next year, but after that we don't know. They can't make up their mind on that. They can't make up their mind on Bradford. Our offensive coordinator is gone, and he was the guy that gave us all our points this year.
Yeah.
Schottenheimer, he's gone. He's with college now, and I'm sitting here going, "Sheesh, Rams, you want to force yourself out of St. Louis because you're on track to do it."
Yeah. At least I know BG Sports does. We don't know how we feel about Bradford.
I know we had a discussion about that the other day. I think we spent 10 minutes on it the other day talking about how we think
good.
He's good. He just can't avoid getting injured.
No, and he's got some market value.
For sure.
I don't know.
Some more St. Louis news. Saw an article in the Post the other day about Ryan Reeves, who's our unofficial enforcer.
Yeah, we got that.
For those of you who don't know, the enforcer is kind of an unofficial position in hockey for the guy that always gets into the fights.
We got that article.
Like we had, who was the guy? Dang, I can't think of it. But back in the 80s, we had a guy that would get into fights all the time. And he has a nickname for it, and you still see him all the time. Reeves is our enforcer, and he has this move. Every time he gets a penalty for fighting, he always goes in the box and he has his arms crossed and uncrosses them. You have to watch it on TV to see it, but it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think we got that article right here.
Yeah, and Reeves, he's actually playing more now instead of getting penalties. We said the stat was I think he had 8 2 years ago, 6 last year, and he only has 4 right now or something like that.
He had at this point in the season, I think
he only has 4, and that's
just like continuously
dropping
steadily.
Yeah, that was misconduct, so that means that he got ejected for fighting.
But I mean,
Reeves has always been
doing fine.
Yeah, Reeves has always been a good player. He can play.
Yeah,
that's rare for an enforcer that can actually play and score.
He's not just out there to knock some heads.
Exactly. Well said, Timmy.
He's got some skill too.
Yeah, Reeves. He's definitely a
fireball.
We always have every week we have a fire. We always designate our fireball of the week and always give him a serenade from Pitbull.
There it is. He's our fireball of the week.
He is. So, yeah.
Going off of the Blues.
Yeah, Jackman. Jackman now is second. He now is second on the franchise record list in games played.
Yeah, with 779.
780, I think.
780.
Because they played last night.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah.
Or is that 81? I can't think, but he's surpassed to be number 2. He still has 200 games to go before he reaches the Hall of Famer Bernie Federico, who's actually a commentator for Fox Sports.
Oh yeah.
And you get guys like Bernie, Painter, Chris Painter. We always call him Painter, and then you get we got great guys. And I forgot the other guy on Fox Sports, but we've got great we got great commentators in St. Louis. Like the Billikens, they have a former player working for them on 101 ESPN. You've got Albert Bosky and Rick Horton. You cannot beat those guys on whenever they do Cardinal games because Al played for the Cardinals. Rick was a pitcher for the Cardinals.
And the Cardinal way, sticking around.
Yeah, they stick around. They do commentary. It's awesome to watch those guys. They'll talk about the families a bit, but they don't go Dan McLaughlin and just ramble for 5 minutes about that and let a huge home run go by without saying anything about it.
Yeah.
like a Yachty Grand Slam or something like that, or a Juan ball for Colton Juan. But the Cardinals, we have so many funny things that happen around here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and more St. Louis news. The Billikens. I was watching a VCU game for a bit, and
what happened?
VCU just came in and dominated, and I said, okay, I'm doing homework now. Turn the game off.
It wasn't even.
It wasn't even a contest.
No, it wasn't.
We lost in the last second bucket earlier in the season, and it wasn't even a contest.
Yeah,
20 points.
It was a 2-point loss.
Lost by 20 points this round. I understand.
74-54.
Yeah, I understand VCU is the best team in the conference, but they were on a losing streak up until we came.
Yeah. Yeah, at halftime,
we were sticking with them.
Yeah, and then they came out they went on a 13 and
they just came out and dominated.
Wiped it clean.
They do what my high school team usually did.
Yeah.
If we were down by 2 points or something, we'd come out in the third quarter. We'd come out with a run like that, 13-0.
Yeah, their basketball games have won and lost.
And I'll tell you something. If there's one thing I know about my high school basketball coach, he can get them fired up.
Yeah.
In the locker room.
Yeah.
And the best part about it,
probably you were in there.
No, not under the current coach.
Oh, okay.
The whole former coach, I was in there for that.
Okay.
That was the year I was bench manager.
Yeah.
And I filmed the first years of our new head coach.
Okay.
But no, I heard him yell too because he was JV coach before.
Yeah.
He came in his head. Believe me, he can get people fired up. He's good at it. And the best part, he doesn't do it by getting technicals.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one of the jobs of a coach. That's what you need.
Be a good example. That was one of my biggest criticisms of my sophomore coach. He just got way too many texts.
Yeah, really.
Way too many texts and warnings. Oh well. You have coaches. You have their flaws and whatnot. More SLU news.
Yeah.
The women's team was named the NCAA Women's Team of the Week. The women's basketball team.
They were doing.
They're on fire. They're on fire.
Maybe another fireball.
I'm not sure on that one.
See how they do next week.
Yeah, if they do good again, they might just get the fireball next week.
But yeah, now they've improved to 13-12, winning I think 5 of the last 6.
Something like that. Do you know where they are? You know what their standings are in the conference right now?
I think they're 6th and 6th in the conference because
they
just
came
off.
That probably puts them right in the middle.
Yeah.
If not close to the top.
Yeah, because they've
beat.
Off George
haven't
Washington
they beaten 2 ranked teams this year?
Yeah, and just last week, George Washington is doing pretty good.
Yeah, they're doing awesome this year.
Well, and then right now they're playing.
St. Bonaventure. Right now they're playing St. Bonaventure over at Chaffetz, and actually, we have a score update on that.
Yeah, we're trying to get the live feedback in here.
Yeah, we're working on it.
I know they were up by 30-19 at halftime.
Yeah, we saw that, and I'm actually double checking right now to see what we got on them.
Yeah, but that's.
We'll see in a second here what's going on. But no, yeah.
As soon as we get that,
the women's team is doing awesome. I don't understand why ESPN cannot get the stats. Oh well, we're not gonna complain about that.
Yeah.
No, it's awesome though. I really like what the women's team is doing this year.
Yeah.
Coach Stone,
especially recently.
Coach Stone has got a good thing going over there.
Mm-hmm. And the A-10s,
the A-10 is one of the premier basketball conferences.
Yeah, so to be really not just holding their own, but doing pretty good.
Thriving in the A-10, that's good for the women's team.
Yeah.
No, now, of course, I know for men's the rebuilding year, and Cruz is trying to work on them. He's been playing Reynolds quite a bit more.
Yeah.
Miles Reynolds, so that's good.
Getting a lot
Reynolds is one of our best scorers. So whenever he's out there, he can score. Is what I'm saying.
Just not last night.
It doesn't show in the stats that Reynolds is good, but you put him out there, he does good.
Yeah. And we with over at BT Sports. Well, as soon as we get that update on the girls' game, we'll let you know. But we're throwing in.
Yeah, we're gonna throw in just a real quick oddball, and then I think we'll go ahead and take call-ins.
Yeah,
what do you say?
We're gonna do some decent extended call-ins this week.
Yeah. So anyway, no, we're talking about oddball sports.
Yeah.
Some wrestler got caught putting uneaten chicken wings in a chicken wing eating contest into a fanny pack.
Yeah, just this weekend.
How stupid can you be?
And he says he didn't want to be. He was asked why he did it, and talking about the people that overstuff themselves and then end up getting sick. And he says, I didn't want that to be my legacy, so I stretched the rules. I thought people would appreciate that right here in Philadelphia. I don't. It's at the Wing Bowl.
The Wing Bowl.
That's what they call it.
Okay, that's just, oh my gosh.
So he has a fanny pack and
he's just stuffing them in the fanny pack.
Wings in there and goes
He's
into the
stuffing them.
contest with.
He's eating and he's stuffing, eating stuffing pretty much. That's the way I picture it.
Yeah, and actually, turns out this guy that won. You know, I think when you think of eating contests, that hot dog with Joey Chestnut.
You think a larger guy is going to win.
Yeah, but this guy Patrick Bertoletti is one of my. If you're out there listening, Joseph Sprower is one of my friend's cousin's husband.
He's not directly related to you. Okay, to the person calling in, please hold on. We will get to you as soon as we can. We're not done yet, so
we'll get right back to
We'll get right back to the call-ins as soon as we get done with the story, okay?
But we love the anticipation. We love the enthusiasm.
we love the enthusiasm, though. We'll give you props for that.
But
no, so this person here actually kind of is so you kind of know this person who won.
Yeah, I know one of the guys. One of his my friend, his mom was one of the bridesmaids at the wedding. But so I've never met him personally, but kind of a funny connection. Patrick Bertoletti, not the guy that stuffed them in his fanny pack, but
no, the guy that won.
Yeah.
Okay, Timmy. So I guess we can go ahead and open it up for call-ins now.
Yeah, I think now.
Okay, yeah.
Now we can.
The number to call in is 314-977-1581, and we'll take your calls as you call in and just discuss anything about the sports world with us. You know, especially. Hey, we'd love to talk to you about what we've been discussing tonight.
Yeah.
What do you say?
No, absolutely. And if you got anything else, we'll talk on it. But
we'll definitely talk on it. Like last week, one of my favorite calls from last week, the guy called in about managers.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was awesome. And speak of the devil, Timmy, you take this one.
All right, I'll take it. Remember, speak up.
Please speak up.
How you doing there? This is Tim Shagrid. You've got BT Sports. We got anyone here? So we're gonna have to ask you to speak up. I apologize. All right. Well.
Okay. Well, obviously that was we couldn't hear that person. Please speak up. I don't know what's going on here, why we're having issues with the phone so much, but it could be a number of things that really.
Yeah, but I don't know if we just couldn't hear you there, but it sounded like I didn't hear anything.
I barely heard the person to start with, and then I'm trying to play with
work
here.
with it. Just remember, if we'd love to get your call-ins. We got a few 25 more minutes. So
yeah, we'll take call-ins.
Just
Timmy,
remember to speak up, though.
So yeah, please speak up. So Timmy, let's go ahead and talk about some more stuff while we wait for the next caller.
Yeah. Well,
some more oddball sports.
Yeah.
Lumiere, the casino here in St. Louis, the one that you always see.
All right,
I'll go ahead and take this one.
All right.
BT Sports, this is Bobby.
Is this Burger King?
No, this is not Burger King. You have the wrong number.
Sorry.
Not a problem.
All right.
Well, that happens from time to time.
Yeah. What was the number again, Bobby?
314-977-1581. Okay, Burger King I know does not have a 977 prefix. That's a SLU exclusive prefix, ladies and gentlemen. So as I was saying about Lumiere, okay, either people keep getting it wrong. We had somebody calling for Papa John's last week. We didn't even open it up and somebody called looking for Papa John's. And I'm sitting here going, okay, either keep getting prank called or something like that.
Yeah.
But hey, at least we're laughing. At least we're laughing it off because it could be an honest mistake.
Yeah, it's not. Oh man.
But as I was getting ready to say, Lumiere Places, the casino with you always see it lit up red at night or something here in St. Louis.
Right on the river.
Yeah, it's right on the river. It's the newest casino here in St. Louis. They're going to host a World Series of Poker tournament, if I'm not mistaken.
It actually opens up tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, wow.
Gold Ring events run tomorrow night through.
Timmy, you take this one. We got another caller.
All right. Hey there, how you doing? This is BT Sports. You've got Timmy.
Hey, this is Timmy.
This is Timmy.
Yo, what's up, Timbo? This is Brandon here. Calling from 410.
How you doing,
I got a
Braden?
quick question because I know you're a big NASCAR aficionado. I'm wondering who your favorite racer is.
Well, as we've touched on a tad bit here on BT Sports, I'm
Do you
looking-
like Dale Earnhardt Sr.?
Yeah. My favorite racer, I'm gonna have to side with Bobby over here. I read an interview once.
I don't know, but I've heard what Bobby said. I'm wondering what you think about NASCAR.
I'll get there. Thank you. Thanks for appreciating my opinion. But Jimmy Johnson's, I'm gonna have to go with him too. I don't know much about the game yet, but I'm looking to get immersed.
Alright, sounds good. Well, you know how much helps me in my NASCAR knowledge, but thanks for calling. Love the show. Keep it up.
Are you a
Go Fast,
NASCAR
Cy
fan?
Young.
Braden? Braden, we got you there? Alright, nope.
Nope, Braden is gone.
Well, if you're still listening, Braden, I'm an up-and-coming NASCAR fan. I wouldn't throw me as
Yeah,
a aficionado.
I've got to mentor him a little bit.
Yeah, he's got to teach me the ropes, show me the ropes.
So yeah, Lumiere is hosting that tournament. It's opening tomorrow. You said.
yeah, and it runs through not this coming Monday, but the following Monday,
week from
March
Monday.
2nd. Yeah.
Now it's interesting though. We're hosting a World Series of Poker event right here in St. Louis.
Yeah, I think this is the first one that they've had here. The first, they do it's kind of like a tour.
Right, they tour the country.
Yeah, this is the 14th out of 21 stops.
And they picked Lumiere. I could not have thought of a better place to do it here in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Well,
I
like I said, Lumiere is the newest casino here. I haven't yet to see it, but I've heard great things about it.
Is there a decent amount of casinos in the area then?
Yeah, you've got, you used to have President's Casino. I forgot, President's is gone. Ameristar out in St. Charles. Oh, wait, it's not Ameristar anymore. It's a Hollywood Casino.
Okay.
You got River City, which just opened. Actually, it's newer than Lumiere, but it's not on the river. Then you have the Casino Queen, which used to be a casino boat, but the boat's gone. It's over, actually, in Illinois on the East St. Louis.
Oh, okay. Oh,
You can
okay.
hop the Metrolink and get there,
Is that right on the river as well?
Yeah, on the other, actually on the other side.
Okay, I think I've seen that.
Yeah, it's funny. All St. Louisans, have this thing. You pay $20 to park downtown, park at Casino, the Casino Queen, take the Metrolink over the river.
Really?
Talk about getting the Cardinal games, Blues games, or Rams games.
And it's only $5
Actually,
for the Metro?
Yeah, Metro's $5. You don't have to pay to park at the casino.
Wow.
It's always been free ever since they opened that station up in the 90s.
Oh, you want this one, Bobby?
Yep, I'll take this one. BT Sports, this is Bobby.
Hey, what are your thoughts on the NFL stance on homosexuality?
I'm not really informed on the homosexuality thing, but the way it comes to this is this: it's your own personal business. Just don't be public about it. I mean, you can.
Right.
I say it's your own personal business. It really doesn't need to be in a public eye. Am I right?
All right, thank you.
Yep.
A short call in there.
Yeah, short calling. We need to get well rehearsed in that.
Yeah.
Actually, because
Especially
I
here in St. Louis.
honestly had no idea what the NFL stance is.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure on that one either. I know. I mean,
you have guys like Michael Sam who have come
got
out
a lot of attention,
and
really
brought
to
some
the
attention.
Rams at the beginning of the season.
Well,
the last
until the
draft.
Rams trade him, and then
Yeah.
there was that scandal about
Yeah.
Rams are all homophobic and it was by no means like that at all.
No.
It was just he didn't have what we needed.
Yeah. One other oddball sport.
Yeah, let's bring that into play.
We're trying a new segment here. If you want to call in, let us know if you like having a little
Oddball sports in here.
Yeah, but the intramural basketball league over at Simon Rec Center kicked off a few weeks ago, and everyone's favorite intramural team, known as 4G, if any of you guys are out there listening, had a game on Monday at 8:50.
Something like that. Yeah.
All right. We'll get back to that.
Yeah, we'll get back to that. Timmy, you go ahead and take this caller.
Hey there, this is Tim Shiguru at BT Sports. How you doing?
What are the drugs that Johnny Manziel is abusing?
I'm sorry. Say it again, please. A little slower.
What?
You gotta talk to him.
Could you repeat that just a little slower?
What drugs do you think Johnny Manziel is using?
I don't know that we're very informed on that topic. I know he's in rehab. He's trying to get trying to get back on the right track for the next upcoming season. But I couldn't tell you very informative on that one.
All right, sweet. Go Dayton Flyers.
Go Flyers. Getting some odd questions.
Yeah, we are
BT
getting some
Sports
really weird
tonight.
questions. Yeah, Johnny Football. I didn't even know that he had an issue.
Yeah, I know. I know he's
And apparently the NFL has an anti-gay stance, to clarify from that caller earlier.
Really?
An anti-gay stance.
really.
I personally, I'd put that at the NFL, if that caller is still listening out there about ask us that question.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it's your own business. No professional thing really should even have a stance, one way or the other.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I believe in full neutrality, but that's coming from a guy that's going to be, a broadcast meteorologist someday.
Yeah, you have to.
you have to be neutral about everything when it comes to broadcasting, and that's what I believe.
Yeah, no, I'll agree with you on that one.
No, I believe in full neutrality.
But all right, we got another one. This one.
Yep.
You want to take it, Bobby?
I'll take this one. BT Sports, you got Bobby.
Hey, I have a serious question. Do you think a slam dunk should be worth 1 point? Because there's 3 points, there's a 3-point shot, 2-point shot, and 1-point shot. It makes perfect sense.
A slam dunk. Well, you know what? I think it should still be 2 points, and here's why. It's not a free throw, and it's not a 3-point shot. And I mean, free throws are just that, free. There's a reason they call it a charity stripe in basketball.
No defense.
Right.
Right, because, like, a slam dunk, like, you're already up at the, the thing, and then... you just
Right,
slam it
you're
in.
already going into the basket.
Right, and it's really hard to miss. You already
Exactly.
Like that,
Now, it's embarrassing if you do miss it.
That's for sure.
Okay, thanks for calling in.
For that caller,
Yeah, no, but that's a legitimate question.
no, I
Perfectly
mean,
legitimate. Like I said, though, I think it's still 2 points because let's face it, there's a reason why they call the free throw line a charity stripe.
yeah,
You have no defense trying to defend your shot. Now, if you're going for a slam dunk, you still have to fight all the defenders to get up in the first place, and
Yeah.
then there's still a chance you'll miss it.
and my thing is, Bobby, can you touch rim on a 10-foot hoop? I'm about 3 feet
Touch
away.
rim. I can touch backboard if I'm lucky.
Yeah, I think it's a slam dunk's more
And,
impressive.
I'm just over 6 feet tall, and
Yeah.
I can barely touch rim.
And you could probably, you can make a jump shot.
Yeah, I can make a jump shot.
Way before you'll ever make a slam dunk. So I think slam
Exactly.
dunks are harder.
Precisely. So that's why I think it should still be.
I can't jump 3 feet in the air, so I
Now,
got.
for the 4-point shot the Harlem Globetrotters always use, that basically what the 4-point shot is, since you're giving me kind of a weird look there, Timmy.
Yeah.
4-point shot basically is this thing the Harlem
Yeah.
Globetrotters do, where they set up this thing, this basketball that says 4-point shot, and it's usually it's usually beyond NBA range.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, it's a 4-point shot, and then they'll shoot from there and make it all the time.
Yeah.
So then, the Globetrotters end up getting 4 points or something like that. It's hilarious. That's something you and I need to do some days. Go see the Globetrotters.
Oh, that would be a blast.
Timmy, you got this one.
Alrighty. This is Timmy on BT Sports. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, guys? Could I use you guys as futon?
Can you use a futon?
Okay, this is not.
Yeah.
Um.
You guys mind? Yeah?
we-
No? Alright, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, that was probably the weirdest call ever. Okay, the thing is,
I'm gonna have to get a name check on that if you're gonna want to use my futon.
yeah, definitely we'll need a name check on that
Or
one.
ask my roommate.
Yeah, that's just. That was probably the most bizarre call-in I've ever had.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
Oh my gosh, that was nuts.
I'd love to meet you. Maybe, yeah. You can use my futon. All right, Bobby.
Yep, I got this one. BT Sports, this is Bobby. Hello? Oh, dial tone. They hung up.
Nothing there.
Nope, nothing there.
Well, Where were we? Collins got me kind of.
Yeah, you got us all sidetracked here.
My intramural game.
Yes, the intramural game.
Game of the 4Gers.
4G, yep.
We had a big turnout for fans. There were two lovely ladies there to watch the other team, but I thought they were watching me. We lost by 30 points. It was 47 to 17.
Yikes!
It wasn't the 4G's best turn up, but we always got next week.
That's
we got
for sure.
run ruled. There were, I think, 15 minutes to go in the game, and the refs called it because we were not doing so hot. But for all you SLU students out there that are looking for something to do on your Monday nights, because I know they're boring. We'll get back to it after the call-in.
Yep. Timmy, you take this one.
I got it. This is Tim Shagoo on BT Sports. How are you doing?
Good, Timmy. This is Braden calling in again.
Oh, Braden, how you doing? Long time no talk.
How are you?
I'm not bad.
Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Well, my question is, how'd you guys lose so badly in intramurals?
Well,
Like, was a lack of production off the bench by a long-haired kid, or what happened?
Well, actually, I was coming off the bench that game. It's not something I was the sixth man for the 4Gers. Let's talk about our intramural game. That was it wasn't our best show out, whatever you want to call it. It's fine, but just listen.
Yeah.
They were.
It's the way the dice rolls. You win some, you lose some.
You win some, you lose some, and I think I really do think we'll bounce back next week. I mean, we'll have a full squad. We got everybody.
I mean, I know it's probably hard without your coach there.
Yeah, we've been looking to find someone to coach us, but
Josh said he was coaching you guys, but I must be confused.
I'm sorry. What was that? I don't know if
You there?
I'm here, but yeah, I think the guy coming off the.
So I don't be hogging the line. It's great to talk to you guys.
Oh, all right, Braden. Well, I'll see you later.
Didn't
want to talk anymore.
Got an update on the women's game
cool.
for you here.
Not offended.
50 seconds left in the second half.
Yeah.
SLU is down 54-53.
What?
Yep. I'm trying to figure out what the heck's going on here.
Oh man, we'll keep you updated on that one.
Yes, for sure. I'm working on it right now.
54. Wow, man. They were up 10 at half.
I know.
Just talking about how good they were doing.
I know exactly. I'll go ahead and take this one, Timmy.
All right.
BT Sports, you got Bobby.
Well, my name's Mary, and I am a student here at SLU, and I love the rugby team. And I was wondering if you guys could give me your thoughts on how we did this year.
I'm sorry, say that last part again and speak up a little bit. I caught you were talking about the rugby team, but I did not catch after that.
I'm a huge fan of SLU's rugby team, and I was just wondering what you guys thought about how they did this year.
You know, we really don't we haven't followed the rugby team. We'll make a point to do that. I mean, Timmy, what do you know about the rugby team?
Well, I'm just a really big fan, and I just like to hear other people's opinions. And I'm thinking of joining next year, so I didn't know if you guys had any thoughts or like.
You know, if you're thinking about joining, I'd say do it. I mean, we're talking the big rugby team, right? Not any club team, but the rugby team.
Yeah, the rugby team.
No, I'd say do it. I mean, if you really want to join and you want to, do it, just join and make sure you have fun doing it, because isn't that the point of sports, Timmy?
Will you
Yeah.
guys, like, try to talk about it more on your show then?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. We'll look it up. We'll look it up and we'll make a point to do that.
We got a rugby guy right out here. We're gonna talk about your show next week. Talk about rugby next week.
Next week we'll talk about it.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Yep. Have a good night. Okay. Well,
We are super sorry about that.
yeah, we're sorry about that. We'll definitely make a note to cover that next week.
Here at BT Sports, we never meant to, exclude anybody.
Anybody?
And so, Mary, we super appreciate the call. We love the support, and we'll make sure to return that support to our.
Yep. We'll make
Our
sure
rugby team.
We'll make sure to take care of that next week.
We apologize, but yeah, make a note of that right now.
Yep, that's what we're doing. So Timmy, you were talking about the intramural team.
I'm just saying, next Monday, if you're not doing anything, come out to the intramural game. It'll be a great time. We'll make sure to get a win for our fans out there. We'll see you Monday. Hello, you got Timmy on BT Sports. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
First of all, Duke's up 49-38 with a buck 23 left in the first half.
We were trying to find an update on that Duke UNC game.
Duke UNC, yeah. Duke's kind of getting a little distant at the end of the half. I got a big dilemma, though.
Let's hear it.
I don't know if you saw about the Knicks are shutting down Carmelo for the year.
I did. He's to get surgery.
Going for knee surgery. So I've got an open spot in my fantasy team. I got to go with either Thaddeus Young or Channing Frye. What do you guys think?
Oh man. Well,
It's a big money league too. I'm just looking for some good advice.
Are you picking him up off the waiver wire, or are you taking him off your bench?
They're both buried at the end of the bench, but I just got to make a decision here. I'm just torn. What do you think?
My question is,
Whatever you say, I'm going to go with. What do you think?
I'm gonna say Thaddeus Young, and I got a return question. Why was he not starting above Carmelo in the first place?
Well, Carmelo's 25 a game. I mean, when Carmelo's in there, he scores. Carrying the ball hog, does the defense.
Does he get you anything other than points?
Give some boards.
Tell me he wasn't one of your highest picks. Was Carmelo one of your highest picks, sir?
Yeah, so Thaddeus Young's on
Oh.
Tim T-Wolves, Channing Frye's on Orlando.
Thaddeus Young. That's who I'm gonna go with.
Go with Thaddeus Young?
That's my pick.
Alright. Here's what I'll do. I'll call in next week and tell you how good that decision.
All right, and I'll be keeping up to make sure that it was the right decision.
Alright. That'll be your job for the week. Thanks for the advice.
Oh, well.
You guys doing a great job.
Thank you, sir. Best of luck to you in your fantasy league.
Alright, thanks. Bye.
Okay, well, we've actually been getting a really good mix tonight of calls.
Yeah,
Besides that one
Was it
call for Burger
King?
Yeah.
I don't even think you. Can you order Burger King?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, but I don't know if they
about
deliver.
that. Now, Papa John's, I can see that happening.
The Burger King.
Update for you here from the girls' game. SLU just missed a free throw, and I think there's another one coming because both teams are in double bonus right now. We're getting the stats straight from Chaffetz right here, so we'll keep you up to date on that.
Yeah, for sure. It's
a close game, 56-54, 13 seconds left in the game.
And it was looking so good for SLU.
It was.
At the beginning. All right.
I'll take this one,
Bobby,
Timmy.
this is you.
BT Sports, it's Bobby.
Hi, Bobby. My name's Claire. I know this is a little off topic for you guys, but I just wanted to hear your opinion on the Buckeyes taking the national championship this past football season.
Yeah, what about that? I really haven't been well rehearsed in football because let me tell you, meteorology keeps you pretty busy. I mean, I'm sitting there doing quite a bit of homework, but
I'm at major.
I know it's interesting, but no, the Buckeyes winning it. I mean, hey, they've always been a good team, so I mean, and I have no real issue with Ohio with the Buckeyes winning. So that's not.
Yeah, they're a great team. It must be great to be a Buckeye. Timmy, what are your thoughts?
If we're talking about Buckeye football, I think classes are very important. Are you a student?
Yeah, but we didn't come here to play school.
I would have to disagree. I think academics come first and foremost. You're a student athlete. You're a student, then an athlete. So classes are very important. As for the Buckeyes winning it, I think they played a good game. I think Alabama is the better team. Roll Tide. I think they deserved the national championship, but the Buckeyes are doing something right. Urban Meyer's doing something over there.
Yeah, I'd say so. Ohio against the world, baby.
Are you
undisputed champs?
Are you a student at SLU?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you from the Ohio area or?
Yeah, I'm actually from Centerville, Ohio.
Oh.
I'd like to give a shout out to my mom and my dad and my dog.
Well, thank you for calling in. We're looking forward to hearing you next week.
All right, I'll call back.
Thank you. Bye. Roll Tide.
Oh man, I love these call-ins.
Call-ins are great.
That's for sure.
Keep them coming. We got. Oh well.
We'll take one more call-in. I heard somebody beep as we were talking to talking to Clara. We still have updates on the game. We're still getting them in here. You know what? 9 seconds left. I think we'll go ahead and take some call-ins and
keep watching this.
We'll keep watching this. We might actually let the show run until the end because there's only 9 seconds left in the game. And timeouts. St. Bond has none. SLU has one. So obviously,
they might get one more in.
We might be able to get another call-in in. We'll take one more for sure, and then it's however long the game goes. They'll determine how many more we take. So we're watching this right now.
All right.
There's a call-in. I'll take this one, Timmy.
Right meow.
BT Sports. This is Bobby.
Hello. I'd like an order, please. The address is 9590 South Spring Hall Lane, Germantown, Tennessee. And I'd like to get an order of...
Sir, I think...
Sir, you have the wrong number.
Excuse me?
You have the wrong number. This is BT Sports at St. Louis University.
This isn't Drunken Noodles?
No.
Oh, my God. I am so sorry.
Sorry, sir.
This is a sports radio show? Excuse me? Hello?
Okay. Well, we get one numbers quite a bit here, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with it.
But there it is.
There's the final. SLU lost.
57-55. Oh man.
Field goals. They were 0 for their last 9 and 1 for their last 12. So women's is lost.
That's what did it.
And you know what, Timmy? I think with that,
on
that bombshell, it's time to end.
Yeah, not how we hope to end, but
not for
you
sure.
win some, you lose some.
Yeah, that's for sure. So as always, I'm Bobby Stillwell.
And I'm Timmy Shagru.
And we're BT Sports. See you next week.